So Joyce is with us today, and Joyce has focused on a different aspect of the must-wins for government contractors. And you've talked, Joyce, which I love actually, is about the government contractors should have a four-legged stool and make sure that they are doing everything in each one of those arenas. So maybe just expand upon that for us.
Surely. My definition of the four-legged stool is, of course, they have to have a superior business development and capture team. That goes without saying. They have to have a strong and competent internal communications team, whatever the size of that is, because it varies today. They have to have a very an excellent proposal team, whether that is internal or whether it is external, such as an organization like AOC Key Solutions. But the fourth part is that they have to have an organization such as ours, where Boscobel, where we help them pre-position the marketplace for that opportunity. So we support that whole, a year in advance of the opportunity, early on identification, and what do we want to tell the market about the organization and their capabilities, their quals, and their past performance, to get the government comfortable and confident that this team is the right team. Because
most of the members of our audience may not be aware, but they say that about 73% of everything you ever read in the media was taken to the media by a PR firm somewhere. So what you're talking about is the average person in the marketplace has no clue about this. You're talking about positioning so the government official is receptive for what everybody else in the company is then doing.
Absolutely.
Which is basically you're playing a lead role.
Absolutely. So, and we not only market to the DC market, we also market to the local market that opportunity is being driven from. And
which may not be here, maybe somewhere else in the
here.
United States.
Absolutely.
And what about the role, we really haven't had anybody on the show that's focused on social media. You have integrated social media brilliantly, and you're on the cusp of social media. How should government contractors be utilizing social media in ways that you see that they're not?
Yeah, we really have embraced it completely. So there's several ways that they can do it, and they can do it quite easily. We talked earlier about content management and being able to do white papers and bylined articles. All of those can so easily be repurposed into mini blogs or mini tweets or those kinds of things.
Leveraged.
And they all point, like all roads are pointing to Rome, so to speak. Everything is kind of connected. So you don't have to recreate social media content.
You leverage the material that you have. Yeah.
It's already there.
Yes.
It's already there. You just, you can retweet other things that are very, very valuable. So, the thing I find really fascinating about social media is if you look at the research, government is almost like become an early adopter of social media.
Which is not what we would expect. We always think of the government as being antiquated, but it's not.
Isn't it surprising?
Yeah, it is. I think it's interesting to know. I think it's a good sign for the government, actually. Yeah.
I think it really is. And so, government is really embracing social media.
And they're reading it, so that's why they have to do what you're saying.
But it also means that contractors now have to move
get
forward.
On board. Yes.
I think they've been a little reticent about getting on board.
And that's a key to winning, which we appreciate because we haven't heard it before. So now that you know, and Joyce, thank you so much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure to be here with you, Hillary. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.